So in the first video, we're gonna learn about what is a complex plane and how we can add two complex numbers on a graph. So you have done we have learned about complex numbers in Algebra 2. Like what is a complex number, and a complex number has two components, right? A real component and an imaginary component. We have done this. Now here today in pre-calculus, we'll see how you can plot a complex number on a complex plane. So first of all, let's get started with what is a complex plane. That is the first thing we'll understand. So you know what is a coordinate plane, right? I'm going to draw a coordinate plane. So this is how we have our coordinate plane. We have our x-axis and y-axis, right? This is x and this is y-axis. And this is the origin. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant, right? This is our coordinate plane. Right. Similarly, we will have a complex plane. Okay. The only difference will be, just wait for few moments. Okay. Now this is the complex plane. Here, your x-axis will become R, E, Z. Don't worry, I'm going to explain what is this REZ, and your y-axis becomes IMZ. So if you guys remember, any complex number has two components. So if I have a complex number Z equals A plus BI, B times iota, here this A was the real part and this B was the imaginary part. This was the imaginary part, and we used to denote this by, so A was denoted by REZ. REZ means real part of Z. And B was denoted by IMZ, right? So B was the imaginary part of Z. Now, let me just take an example. Let's say that we have a complex number Z equals 2 plus 3 times iota. Okay, so its real part is 2 and its imaginary part is 3. So far, so good. So what we'll do is we will create a point like this. So you know how in coordinate plane you have a point with coordinates x, y, right? Similarly here, we will also have point with coordinates x and y. It's just that in place of x, we will have real part, and in place of y, we will have the imaginary part. So this guy is this, and this guy is gonna be this. I hope this is clear. Okay, so this particular complex number becomes 2, 3. Okay, so now if you have to plot this complex number Z, so on the x-axis, or your real, we also call x-axis as real axis and y-axis as imaginary axis. So what you have to do is on real axis, walk 2 points, and on the imaginary axis, walk away 3 points. And this is this point that you get. This is your 2, 3. Okay. So this is nothing but your z, or 2 plus 3i. Okay. It's very simple, right? Now, what if I tell you that there is a point, it is, okay, let's say here there is a point with coordinates 1, -9. Okay, the coordinates of this point are 1, -9. So which complex number represents this point? Yeah, it's very simple, right? So this is the real part. This is the value of A, and this -9 is the value of B. So the complex number which represents this point is 1 - 9 iota.